morning. Good morning. We are live. We are live. Alive, alive, alive. Hello to everybody. Good morning. Happy Saturday. We woke up. We woke up once again. Some of us are probably not happy about that, but many of us are happy we have another day to live. Yes. How obnoxious am I this morning? Very. I feel very preacher-like this morning with all my videos, all my shorts. 8 centimeters. Yes. It's been like a week of labor. How horrible for your daughter. Get the fucking clothes off the fucking treadmill, spirit animal. Fucking A. It is not a closet. For fuck's sake. See? Do you need that? Hi, Sue. Funny me, what's up? How is Andrew? Miserable. He's miserable. He is swollen out to here. Hi, Johnny Wells. Especially over here. Like his poor left side. You guys, he is so unhappy. I've been giving him 2 Norcos. He is happier with 2. 1 does not work. Good morning. Joyce, thank you. He's like, Mom, look how swollen I was. I am. I'm like, I know, son. And then I got queasy. Yay, Kelly. It's coming, girl. It's coming. You did push-ups in 5 minutes. How many? Get the fuck moving, spirit. Let's do it. Take them off. Today, at least step 1 today, your chore from Danielle is get your clothes off the treadmill. It's not a hanger. And all of you other people out there, I know she's not alone. Making money off the old man. The poor old man has a name. His name is Ed. He's my father-in-law. And yes, now, after years, we are finally making money off of him. Yes. And he would love to support us in all of our endeavors because of the amazingness we are showing people. Let's go, Naco, Mako, Nacho Nachos. Anywho, let's go, let's do it, let's get it. Good morning, Richard. How are you this morning? I didn't see you on this morning. Here's the thing with social media, people. Because I think there's a couple people who need to hear what I'm about to say because they can't get it through their heads. Social media is a tool for many. Coping mechanism. It is to just journal, make memories, and trying to enjoy life, right? Oh no, Angela, I'm so sorry, honey. And in that process of working hard at showing our lives, if we get the opportunities to make a living off of it, yay for the creators, yay for the influencers, yay. It shouldn't be something that people get angry about. It shouldn't be something that is used for hate, slander, and anger. It should be a great congratulations. That is so cool. God, how do I do that? I wonder if it would work for me. It doesn't happen to everybody. It doesn't happen to everybody, AB. You're not having a good day, honey. You're not having a good day. Because when you come on and you attack other people, that shows me you are miserable and you're not happy within yourself. Because somebody who is happy does not go and start bashing on other people. That shows your true self. Now we talk about on this show, and maybe you should stick around because you can learn a lot here, I can see that. We show that Sometimes we need to open our eyes a little bit, because when we do that, we can evolve as people and we can become better humans. Now, people don't look very highly at individuals who are full of hate towards others, who are disrespectful, and who are rude. Now, before you think you're tough writing on your keyboard, you must ask yourself those questions. Am I being respectful? No. Do I sound like I'm hateful? Yes. Am I a good person? My thoughts aren't good right now. No. I want to be a better person. That's what you should ask for. Look at yourself in the mirror and reflect before you write. Because what you write is poorly seen by many other people. It is. That's the facts. People hate the facts. Hi Luna, how's work? You hanging in there? People hate the truth, AP. And I know sometimes it's hard to recognize one's own faults. But try it. Do it. For the betterment of yourself and the people around you. There you have it. Shan, thank you. They can't handle the truth. AP can't handle the truth. Coming in all macho. I don't know if you're a man or a woman. But whatever you are, it's fine. Just, you gotta look within yourself to become better. I do it every day. And I'm a pretty fucking amazing human being. I'm a great caregiver. And I am a great woman. There you have it. Thanks, Kathleen. Hi, Aunt Lala. There we are then. Exactly. And AP, there we are then. Andrew's miserable, Kimberly. Andrew is miserable. He's not happy. He's angry. And he's miserable. There's no other words for it. He's mad. Hi, Tom. How are you? Yes, that's called strength. That's called finally believing in myself. AB, AP, whoever you are, maybe if you're not as old as me, eventually you will see and gain the wisdom necessary to become a strong person, a logical person, a smart person, a kind-hearted person, and a respectful person. But sometimes it takes a long time to get there. For me, it took me a long time to be happy. It took me a long time to defend myself. It took me a long time to have the self-confidence I have today. But people like you help me. People like you remind me of how far I've come. Just saying. How's that for some insight? Goodman, it's heartbreaking. I saw the news. It's heartbreaking. I have a message out as well to make sure some people I know are safe. Have you heard anything? Good morning, Nikki. I am well. I am feeling spunky. I am feeling fiery. And I am feeling alive. I'm feeling very happy. I'm feeling very satisfied with my growth. I'm feeling very strong. I don't know why, but we all have those moments in time, right? Where we have better days than not. I slept pretty good, hard, literally hard. I had to make a little pit stop downstairs at about 10 o'clock. Sleep. It's a magical thing. And it's not like I got 12 hours of sleep, but I got solid sleep. I went upstairs to unwind, then got a message because I left my Zoomies downstairs, and somebody said, Grandpa's in the kitchen. Thanks, Kels. So I went down there, and I'm so glad I did. He was such a joy last night. So I'm sure you guys have seen my video. I have one on YouTube. I posted the same thing for both. So it was the cutest interaction. I believe it was my best video ever. He was cute. I didn't have to yell. He was able to hear my normal speech. And he was funny. He was loving. And he was a fucking joy, right? So it was fun. Those are the great moments, AB, that as caregivers we look for. We don't get many times while caregiving for our elders to have those great moments of clarity, fun, calmness, and greatness. And guess what, AB? Why don't you look at my video and watch it? Because that's what we do. That's why we do it. I can't help we're getting notoriety in that process. I can't help that our greatness is showing people great things, giving them hope, and supporting other caregivers in the process. I can't help that. But you know, you shouldn't begrudge people for doing it and making it. You know, will it last forever? Who knows? Good thing my husband's an attorney and always has that to fall back on. But shame on you for not seeing the hard work we put in. Not just with Ed, but with these platforms. Because guess what? It's not easy. It's not easy money, by the way. It's hard work. Just different kinds of work, right? But I'm proud of that. Shame on you for stripping people of those accomplishments. Shame. Anywho, it's Saturday. What y'all doing today? What y'all doing today? Anything fun? I'm running with my friends. And then Dan has his side gig as an attorney if all else fails. If we go broke, shopping, love it. I haven't shopped for myself, Lorraine, in so long. What are you recovering from, Lynette? So I haven't shopped. I'm depressed. I'm so neglecting myself and all my past experiences of shopping. Oh, trip to town and new power chair. You fell? It is hard, Robin, and I'm here for you. We show you that it's okay to get sad. We show you that it's okay to be frustrated, because it happens. And the good moments are amazing, right? Luna, I'm kind of jealous about the decorating. Oh, sorry, Lynette. No, AB, I'm done with you. Thank you, I appreciate that. Robin, he can't have keys. And if he could, he would have them. First of all, many times he realizes these aren't his. These aren't mine. And then other times he tries to shove them in things and places that they don't belong. So that's the problem. Again, Lisa, what's the point of you being here throwing out negativity? Ask yourself that question before you ask me what the point of me going live is while I'm on my treadmill. But since you ask and I have the time, let me tell you. I run. Y'all help me, even the trolls, help me get through my time. Not only that, Lisa, I have encouraged and motivated many people to get back on the treadmill, to get to walking, to get to the gym, and to eat better. So that's why. Do you need those helps? Maybe stay. So you guys have to understand that, put some forethought into your writings. Put some forethought into your words. Put some forethought into why you're being angry. Why are you being ugly? Because life is too short. Wake up with a smile. Enjoy the things you have around you and stop being so gosh darn negative. Golly. I mean, it's like firing cannons off every which way. I'm ducking, but you'll have to eventually see that negativity is ruining you. Your negativity is killing your inner goodness. That negativity is bringing you down and keeping you from being a respectful human being. There you have it. Anyhow, Luna, I can't get to my shit. I got shit against my cupboards, and I can't move the shit to get the shit out. So this is the first year I'm feeling a little weird because my decorations aren't fully up. I got out what I could, and now I'm stuck in a holding pattern. And I'm kind of sad about it. I didn't think I was going to be, but now I am. Musume, right? For the love of Pete. I'm on a treadmill, yes. Life is too short. And I woke up with that. I woke up with that thought today. I woke up with feeling accomplished. I woke up with feeling good. I woke up wanting to spread my positive energy to all my friends. So there you have it. It's very easy. I need a tan. No, I'm quite happy with my color in the skin. Luna, I love it. Was that the hair? Yeah. No, it was my saliva that time. Decorations for fall and Halloween. I love decorating. I don't decorate as much for Halloween anymore as I do for fall because I can leave that up for 2 days. 2 days, 2 months. I'm trying, Ellie. I'm trying to spread my positivity. Tammy, I'm trying. Getting punched in every which way, but I'm trying, girl. And they're bored. Hello from Syracuse, Matthew. Is it raining? And, shit. What's his name? Dan. His nephew's in New York right now, and he says it's raining. Angel, I know you've been here enough to know that I reply to both trolls and my wonderful people. That's something I do. That's my thing. You don't like it? I mean, there's always a way out. I don't keep you here. I appreciate you liking me, but what I don't appreciate you doing is telling me how I should conduct myself, or my platforms. Plain and simple. Yeah. So some people hate the rain. Hi, Ellie. Thank you. Let's do it. Let's do it, girl. Dan's brother, is he? He might be. I can't keep up with all of it. The rain is on its way. And so Zach is there and he's, visiting his girlfriend. Yeah, so it is what it is, you guys. You should know me enough by now to know that I do it all. I respond to everybody. And I don't respond to all the haters. And sometimes I respond more to haters because I have fun with it. And it helps me do my style of preaching, right? That I like to preach on, the positivity of the negative. Well, his son, one of his sons is in somewhere over there, I think. I can't show my surroundings like I used to because I have a different treadmill and I don't have any apparatuses that will help show my outside. So I apologize. How much do I miss my hometown? My hometown in Nashville is beautiful in the fall. I miss it because my family's there. I miss it because, I have my family here, but I hate not being around my family. I hate not being able to go over and saying, I'm tired of everything here. Aunt Helen, I'm coming over. Or my cousins. That pains me. When my mom left this earth, that's when I realized how important family is, right? That's when I realized how important family is and should be. And now that my mom is gone, I miss it even more. I yearn for it. And it pains me sometimes that I'm not there. Yeah, so as far as responding, y'all, not only am I doing social media, posting videos, trying to comment, trying to do the best I can to micromanage everything in my life, I fail. Good, Raymond. And see, let's do it. Let's go. Somebody was just being nasty and was like, I don't understand why people watch you on the treadmill. And that's the very reason. Because it motivates people. And yeah, but Angel, it was offensive. You know, again, you should really think before you write. And I don't take any offense to it. I just point out the idiosyncrasies of your written word. And I know you're here a lot, and I appreciate that. But I also appreciate those of you who are here, know my way, and appreciate my way for the both negative and positive you might feel. Dan is my husband, I think. I would love a 3-hour away or a 2-hour away travel time. Look, AB was here, and whether or not she or he, eventually they said, I'm sorry. You're right. Sometimes there are those people I can get through. And if they don't admit it while they're here with me, maybe eventually they get it. And they get me, and they apologize. How many people do I hear, I'm sorry. I misunderstood you. But the more I watch, I listen and see you, I realize you are just a badass bitch. And you get your shit done, and you have a lot on your plate. So no, I'm not bubbly. I've never been bubbly, but a lot of people do come back. And Kim Sue, you don't owe me shit. And I don't need your shit. And basically, I don't care. I'm not here to make friends with people, right? I'm not here to make friends with people. That's not my intent. But the negativity that people bring to not just me, but to everybody else, it's just so ugly in a world where there is suffering, strife, famine, war. Just sad. Look further in your soul and find the happiness. Find the happy things that you have surrounding you today. Obviously, I'm not one of those people. And that's okay. But find somebody who brings a smile to your face. GSR, 100%. Susan, what's up, girl? Do I ever shut up? Now, that would be a boring live. What would be the purpose of a live if I didn't talk? You want me to just sit on here? Again, reflect before you write. Andrew's miserable. Oh, Sherry. Andrew's miserable. How many more minutes you think? I don't know. I'm feeling pretty good right now. I'm feeling pretty good. Care for adult patient pain issues, not really, but sure, memory issues. It's really taxing. Yes, Sherry. And that's why we're here, trying to help you. And so you can see, the realness of caregiving. We ain't perfect. We're not bubbly. And we just do the best we can. Hi, Gare. Mike. Grandpa is really an extra large. And Dan, well, I would have said 3 weeks ago he was an extra large, but he's more like a 2X right now. Thank you, Mary. Multitasking is my thing. Wants to bring someone down with him. I know issues with the TikTok, the YouTube. Hang tough, guys. Okay. Hi, Beers. Here's the thing, Tonya. There is way more positive than negative, 100%. But what does one person remember at the end of the day? I know in my smart mind, and I appreciate all the negative, but I appreciate all the positive, but what do you remember? You remember the negative. And it's hard to move on from that. But I know, my support is so grand and amazing. but it still focus on the idiots who want to bring you down. Those are the comments that stick in my head. But I don't care about them, right? Because they make me a better person. They make me reflect at times. Most of the shit is stupid, but there are times that I look within myself and I think to myself, and that's how I got to where I was today, is from the negative. Well, let me see, right? You know, the trolls worry about my tone, eye rolls, or whatever they see and pick me apart with. But in the end, those weren't my issues because I still do that shit today. I still am who I am. I'm not changing my tone. That's really not an issue. There were other things that it made me reflect on that are the bigger issues. Tone is not an issue, you guys. And if you're smart enough, you can see the interactions between Ed and me and always see that he's happy. He's content. He looks to me, right? Hey, Mars. I have always been a treadmill runner. And yes, that's part of my de-stressors. Yeah, and there's tons of trollings. I mean, you guys, it's there, you know. Dan, I never see the negative. Okay. But those monumental moments for me are the negatives that actually come back and say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I'm not here trying to make friends. I'm not here trying to convince people that I'm a good person because I don't need to. I look in the mirror every day and I'm proud of what I've done. I'm proud of who I am. So anyhow, we have many trolls stealing Grandpa's content. And Dan, what's quite interesting is now they are trolling me and they are making more videos and pretending to be me. So look, Mom, I made it. Thanks, Mars. So yes, in life we need trolls. In life, I believe, it's like competition, right? I don't know, some people use it as like a, yeah, I'll see you on that one. More soccer games, yes. I'm going to Wesley's game. Thanks, Jackie. So anywho, I just think, you know, they in the turn have made me stronger. I believe in myself. I look in the mirror and I smile because I know what I do. I know who I am and I know that I'm strong. I know that I've come a long way. And I know that at the end of the day, the people who are surrounded by me appreciate me because they know. You can't stop it, Dan, unfortunately. You know, unless you have a check mark, and I don't even think at that point they stop it. They just carry on. Just my people who love me need to just check and make sure they're not following those idiots. They're not giving them attention. I wrote on one today because it showed up. It's Mr. and Mrs. D-Cell NorCal. And I said, thank you so much for stealing our content. You know, haters do make you famous. And that bothers me the most, Mars. It bothers me the most about these social media platforms that the only way you rise, right, is really hate. Hate. It seems like an oxymoron. Like, how do, you know, viral videos, if you really take the time to look at those, they're full of angry people attacking the person who has posted that video. And then the fights that ensue in between all that. That's what makes things viral, you know? Mostly. It helps. Anyway, not all of it, but it helps. So super fucking sad. Hi, Richard. Family's great. Yeah, I know, Rebecca. It pisses me off. You guys, it's very simple. We have we have 3 accounts on TikTok. Dan has 1. DSal NorCal, that's it, right? I have Mrs. DSal NorCal 3. Did you say they're using Dan and Ed for a Medicare commercial? No. And then I have Mrs. DSal NorCal. On YouTube, we have 2 accounts. Danielle Salinger and DSal NorCal 1434, whatever it is. That's it. Yeah, joke is on them, pizza. And that's the thing that I think is so funny, is they're talking about exploiting, they talk about us making money, but thank you for your countless views. Thank you for arguing with my friends, and thank you for being here. Yes, Ed's happy. Ed's where he wants to be, right? Ed is where he wants to be, at the bottom, underhanded promotions. Yes, thank you. Hi, Rhonda. Aren't you at soccer? What's going on? So, unfortunately, you cannot prevent it. They don't do anything for you on TikTok unless you're important. And with my 580,000 followers, I'm not that important. Anyhow, how does Ed gain peace? Being with his family. He loves being with his family. That's his probably happiest moments, is being scared and seeing he's comforted by faces he remembers. Now, it's really weird because, thanks, Mars. Yeah, Tanya. And sometimes a lot of people don't even realize, and you're commenting on them without really realizing they're not us. Yeah, I don't care. At the end of the day, I can look at myself in the mirror and feel proud, feel happy, and feel content that I did the best I could in the day. And sometimes my days are better, right, than others. Some days I have killer fucking days. Some days, you know, I'm like, God, I smashed that. You know, so, God, it was a great day. I handled it with perfection, you know. And other days I'm like, well, you know, there was a lot of bumps in the roads, but we're all happy at the end of the day. I'm tired, but we're all happy. Let's see. Ed needs to feel his family not allowing others to use him. I don't understand what that means. Is the whole family going to get together for the holidays? You're catching up. The holidays are going to be tricky. I think they're going to Adam's house, which is 3 hours away, for Thanksgiving. I will not be going. I will not allow Ed to go because I don't think that it's fair to him to make him stay, first of all, drive that far and also stay in a hotel room. Plus, it would be me who stays with him, and it would just be a nightmare. It wouldn't be fun. I would be fucking tired. I would be miserable, and Ed would be anxious. So, I'm staying home for Thanksgiving. I'm staying home with Ed. My kids will probably stay with me. Andrew may go because he really enjoys, I don't know, my kids are free to go if they want. It wouldn't bother me if they decided to go. So at this point, I know me and Ed are staying together for Thanksgiving. That's all I know. So yeah, I wouldn't do it. And I fought Dan on it, and I said, I will not allow him to go. You know, this horrible person said no. All around it would just be not good, mostly for him. So they can go, they still have Dan's mom. So like he said, it's not really about my dad, it's about my mom. And I said, well, then I'll remove your dad and me, and you guys go and spend the time. It wouldn't be fun for anybody, mostly us. It would stress him. It's hard enough having the kids, everybody with, right, at the house in general, it would be so horrible to take him out of a familiar place and put him in a fucking hotel room. Yeah, no, not gonna happen. Yeah, it would be horrible, Laura. I mean, I would be tired, Ed would be tired, he'd be anxious, Dan would be tired, he'd be pissed. It just would be a huge clusterfuck. So I'll help it by staying home with that. And whatever my kids want to do, they can do it. Yes, wore him out just going to Dave's. Yes, and that was hard last year. He was scared. You know, he looks around, sees faces he doesn't remember, and he looks for the people he does, you know, and once he find, by instance, a, familiar face, the petrifying look, where am I going? Where do I go? Who do I go with? You know, holy crap. So no, I don't like to see those look, that fear in his eyes. It makes me sad. And that day was hard for me. I looked at Dan and I said, we're gonna have to go, you know? Mike, that's kind of a weird thing to explain. How does she feel about dementia? It is what it is. You know, they divorce for a specific reason. And that's it, you know? So, yeah, and this mean girl who hates Ed and exploits her father-in-law is concerned about his well-being. It's very confusing for him. It would be horrible. And him not understanding why we're in the room and how, it just, no. No. Abort the mission. So if it's just me and Ed on Thanksgiving, then it's just me and Ed. And honestly, y'all, that's okay. Eileen, good job on the 60 pounds. Hello, Jennifer, welcome. So I don't know if Rocky is going to go. Josh might take the older kids to go with him. And if that's the case, then maybe me, Rocky, the baby, and my kids will have our own little Thanksgiving. And honestly, perfect. Perfecto. But I don't begrudge anybody if they choose to want to go, you know. I'm okay with that. I don't, you know, I'm not one of those moms who's like, okay. You know, I'm not one of those, moms that is like, my kids must be with me. You know, we make it work, however which way. I love my kids, and if, you know, they want to choose, you know, to go to dinner at their boyfriend's house or whatever, we'll figure something else out, you know. Laura, sometimes I'd rather it just be me, you know. Sometimes I'd rather be by myself. Sorry, my cousin's texting me from New York. Sometimes, you know, since I lost my mom, Thanksgiving was really important for me. It was something we did together. We started doing together. We started the tradition of cooking together. Hi, Jill. Andrew made it through the night, but he's miserable. And so, you know, Thanksgiving has always been a sad day for me. And oftentimes, when I have big functions at my house over the years, it has created more strife, more anxiety for me. And half the time, I just would take my bottle of wine and go in my room and right? It's a me problem. I don't blame anybody anymore for their indiscretions, the lack of foresight, or seeing that I was suffering internally. For a long time, I was pissed at that family for maybe putting too much on me in times that I just wasn't ready. So it's kind of given me a bitter feeling towards the holiday, towards the family get-togethers, the expectations, and everything else that comes in between. So, don't threaten me with a good time. Being by myself and a bottle of wine. Because that's peace to me, honestly. I do. I have brothers. I do miss out on my family, right? My family, not just my kids, but my side of the family, my dad's side, my mom's side, and everybody gets together. About 5 years ago, we went to Nashville for Thanksgiving, and it was amazing. Makes my heart full being surrounded by my family that I don't get that time with, and it hurts. Other than my kids and my niece and nephew, I don't get that. I don't get, you don't feel that comfort, that familiarity, you know what I mean? And love, the exuding of love in a room than when you're with your own family. January. I'm just over it. I'm sorry, Kathy, but those are the pains I've struggled with since my mommy died. Just wanting to be with my family, or just my family, my family, the 5 of us, and just being selfish to be in our space outside. That's not fair to him. And some of my dad's family is in Nashville, and some of them are in New York. So I'm closest to my dad's kids on that side of the family, and my mom's side of the family. So, yes, it was one of the best. My kids are sending me pictures. They must be done with their half marathon in San Diego. To San Diego to run a half marathon with her sister. That makes me happy. You get that feeling of just unadulterated emotion, love, happiness, pure happiness. Look at that smile, you guys. I love it when I see my kids doing shit like that together. I love it. And that's the way I feel when I'm with my family. It's just that kinship that you have. You know what I mean? The connections, the respect. And I feel sometimes that not everybody in the opposite family gives you the same reactions. They don't give you the same love. You don't get those same feelings. So it's sad. It hurts for me, And that's just their way, because Salingers are weird. They have their own way of doing things. But in my family, there's love. There's, hugging. There's kissing. There's camaraderie. There's lots of laughter. It's just different. It's just different. Sorry. You guys got me on a tangent. You got me on a tangent. Yes, Gail. 100%. Josh and his kids. As a matter of fact, Gail, Joanne looks forward to seeing Joanne. Joanne looks forward to seeing Lainey and vice versa. So Joanne is in open armor. She includes everybody. Doesn't matter who you are and where you're from. Is any of your family or Dan's family religious? Paul, we don't talk politics or religion on here for various reasons. And it's sad. So, my children are my heart. Yes. And, that just, I look at my kids sometimes and I'm like, God, are these mine? Did I do that? Shit. Hi, Isabel. How are you? Thank you. Anyhow, so it is what it is. So if I'm alone on Thanksgiving with just me and vino, I'm happy. I'm happy. All right, I gotta go pee-pee before I continue. And then we'll keep going. Kim Sue, man with the negativity. Not even your husband. What does that mean? My husband's gonna be with his family. So what are you trying to say, girl? I'll be right back. You guys take care of Kim Sue. Ask her what's up. Break. Get a little. Hi. Anyway. Yeah, I just can't figure out what Kim Sue is trying to say sometimes. Sometimes I'm like, all right, is she being nice? Is she being ugly? Is she being negative? What are you trying to say, girl? You're confusing the hell out of me. You're all over the place. How's Andrew? Miserable. Kim Sue, you've asked that question before. Why, let me ask you this. Why do you think he didn't go to Vegas to see his sister? How about that? How about that? Why do you think? I just spent how long talking about Grandpa traveling? To me, it's not that hard to figure out. Dan, we are Grandpa's advocates. I don't really understand what you mean by that either. We are his advocates. That's it. Hi, Jamie. Hello from Glasgow. Kim Sue, I don't need to tell you. You should be able to infer from the last story I just told about Thanksgiving as to why he can't travel. And if I have to explain it again, I'm not going to do it. I don't need to. He seems so afraid. Dan, I don't understand. How do you think, Dan, let me pose this question to you. How do you think he would feel if a stranger came in to be with him? Just a question. If he looks so afraid to you, why would we put him with a stranger? Doesn't seem smart. Dan, we are his advocates. I just spent time advocating for him and his safety and his welfare and his being, right? By not taking him to Thanksgiving. Is that not advocating? I think that is. Kim, I'm not a stranger to him every day. That's what is funny, that you see that. Who's the only person he remembers every day? Me. I'm the only non-stranger to him. Today he woke up, he didn't know who Dan was, but guess what? He knew me. He didn't know his David, he didn't know his kids, he didn't even know who Dan was standing in front of him this morning. But guess who he knew? Me. Huh. Noggin. We have these amazing organs in our body, in our heads, really. It can do many things. It's a very powerful muscle in our heads. And it allows us to think, to reason, to have empathy, to have, what else? To have emotions, right? To walk, to talk, and to think, and to be nice, knowing, deciphering what's right and wrong, and kindness and hate. And y'all are suffering. Not y'all. It's a couple of you this morning that are having a hard time using it in the right area. No. And then that's what was crazy. Dan came out and he was like, but he didn't know you, you know? He didn't know anybody, but he knew you. That should give you some food for thought. That should give you some idea of how much he appreciates me, how much he looks for me, how much he relies on me. You know what I mean? So there you have it. Me too, Fred, I feel it. I know, Dan, but worrying gets you nowhere. Worrying is one of the worst things we do for ourselves. I'm a worrier, so I get it. But the problem is that you can't control the things you can't control. Hi, Dodo, love you. You can't control the things you can't control. So why take the energy and stress out about those things, right? I can't fix everything. I can't protect everyone. And I cannot be there for every time somebody gets hurt. I know, but what I do know is being with us is one of the best gifts we could give Ed at the end of his life. It's one of the best gifts that man is getting. And you know what? That's why I believe he loves me. That's why I believe he doesn't forget me. Because I stepped up to the plate. I stepped up to the plate. I'm caring for him. And let me tell you, I've told you, our relationship wasn't ever like this. He knows. He's embedded that. He's etched that in his memory somehow. Lost hope, thank you. Kim, once again, honey, you have a choice. I don't need you to be here just to give me negative and just to tell me that you don't like me. I don't keep people around when they tell me that. Why would I? I don't care if you like to watch Ed. I don't care if you like to watch Dan. Go watch the fake accounts and go watch Dan. But why do you think with your negativity, I'm gonna keep you around the channel? It doesn't make sense, right? It doesn't make sense. If you wanna be here, be nice. Keep your ugliness to yourself or move on, or I will block you because you're starting to bug me. Yes, and I believe, Isabel, that's one thing out of everything. I know he appreciates his kids, right? But me, I'm different because I am doing it and helping him, and he knows. So I do believe that. Before when we started this journey, it was ugly. It was ugly. It was like old times. We triggered each other, we argued, we fought, and I was pissed, right? Because, it's my house. Why should I put up with this shit in my house? You know what I mean? Like, I should be comfortable within my house. And for whatever reason, by the grace of the Almighty, Sunflower, Buddha, Gandhi, I don't know, social media, it worked. it changed. And at that time, 2 years ago, I believe there was enough in there to etch and to remember. Kind of like Bill, you know, the memories of, she's doing it. She's doing it. Holy shit, we're doing it. She is sacrificing. Thank you, Chris. She is starting to drive me nuts. She was like that little itch in my ass. Like, Henry just wouldn't go away and couldn't make up her mind and just kept on going. Bye, girl, or bruh, whoever. So, anywho, it's there. I don't know why. No idea why, but I'm there in his heart. Anywho, so there we are, and this is where we are today, with life, and all the intricacies of it. You're welcome, Isabel. And you know, it is what it is, girl. Oh, I'm sorry. So hard to watch, right? So hard to watch when your loved ones pass away, and especially when they forget. I know the minute that he starts struggling in remembering who I am, or, you know, just the slipping even further away is going to be tough, right? It's going to be tough. And I giggle at myself sometimes because I never thought I would be here. I never thought I would feel this way. But here I am, feeling this way and feeling all these emotions that I didn't think were possible. It's going to be sad. It's going to be hard for me. It'll be hard for Dan, and not to take that away from me, but it'll be hard for me. And kind of scary for me to think about. It's new, you know? It's new. Thanks, Janice. I appreciate it. Well, he remembers the wife more than me. And she said it's because she has peace. Because she is his peace and comfort. And I think there is, it's like has to do with a woman's touch, right? And that makes me resonance. That's what makes me sad. But you know, hi Judy. But I think they do remember. They just can't always communicate with that. It's in their eyes. Yeah, Darla, it's like imprinting, you know. I think of what was that movie? With the werewolves and the love story, Bella. Shit, what's that story? I feel like it's always that. I've imprinted on him somewhere along the way. And it's tough to forget me, right? It's tough to forget me. The imprinting has been done. My master plan has been succeeded. Twilight, thank you. Twilight. Judy, it was the greatest thing. That will go down so far as Teen Wolf. Not Teen Wolf. Jesus. That will go down and one of the best videos to date in 2 years. Oh no, I fell in love with someone and he is diagnosed with cancer and he passed away weeks before our wedding. Oh, I felt all day cancer by his family. Jamie, that's hard. That's hard. And I'm sorry. Some families shun, you know, the people that were in their lives. I don't think they do it on purpose. You got to remember they do it because they're hurting themselves. They are hurting themselves, so they lash out, probably at you, and for your willingness and wantingness to be a part of it. I love that, Melinda. So don't take it personal. It's not you. As much pain as you're in or we're in, it's really not you, you know? It's them. And their selfishness in not being able to see that there are other people suffering, right? So I'm sorry, that's hard. So, anywho, what's going on? What are you guys eating for lunch? I'm hungry. What time is it? 10. I have to leave here at 11. So I got some time left. I kind of want to run. I had to take a little break. I got a little cramp. I'm at 5 miles. I kind of want to get to 6, even if I just walk. I know. Oh, Jamie. I mean, that's a very amazing thing you did. And I'm sorry, that's a pain unlike no other. And as hard as that was, maybe that was the right thing. You know, I don't know. You know, is there a right and wrong in that situation? I don't think so. But I'm sad that the family couldn't accept it. And I'm sad that the family couldn't see that there was love there for you. You know, I'm sorry. Out to get my lunch. Adam, you must go. Dodo, is it the gophers, the gopher chili? What were the things you were, gophers, not gophers, hedgehogs, what was it? You own 100 pigeons in Beverly Hills. So you fly them across country. Hi, Choppa. But my boyfriend has been catching two, what? Have you ever gotten a thigh cramp or inner thigh cramp? Yes, right now my IT bands are so tight, I feel like they could snap. What did I miss? What did Fat Boy say? Poverty for his ferns. So I gotta go run. Okay. Love, peace, and chicken grease. Oh my God, that's so funny. Bye, Fat Boy. Have a great Saturday. Enjoy the pops. Enjoy the wife. Enjoy the kids, and enjoy yourself. That's so funny. I made my own people, and I am their leader. I must tell them what they must do for me today. I wish. Fuck. I went down the rabbit hole of training on that one. I mean, I trained my kids so poorly. Trained? Lack of training, for fuck's sake. Shit. What did I do to myself? They didn't have to. Yes, I hate brain freezes. Hi, Kim Class. I trained them insufficiently. It's like going to the bank to get money out and it says insufficient funds. My kids fucked me. They do nothing for me. I didn't train them right, just like my pig, my dogs, and my cats. They're all assholes. And nobody gives two shits about me. Just make me slave away, taking care, wiping their ass, giving them food. Fucking little Donald came upstairs this morning at 5:38 meowing in my ear. Meow! Kneading on my neck, clawing me. And then my dogs jump on the bed, both of them. Like, okay, it's time to get up, fuckers. What the hell? Who trained those guys? Damn it. Me. It's my fault. Like everything else in life, I failed. I'm a big failure, guys. Oh, fuck my life. My kids don't do anything for me. Andrew shuffles his feet when I'm like, can you go do this for me? Ugh. I mean, I guess. Never fucking mind. I'll do it my fucking self. Dan, I need this. Okay. Aren't you going out today? I was trying to divide and conquer, bruh. I mean, if I must. For all the shit I do. All the shit I do. Y'all. I spoiled all these motherfuckers. All of them. Fuck. Nobody spoils me. I hope I live long enough to get payback. What do you think? Dan trained him. Dan doesn't train anybody. He's untrainable, first of all. So if he's untrainable, he sure as hell can't train others. Oh, Carrie. Who would want to? Carrie, Carrie, Carrie. Bless your heart, sweetheart. Damn. I see you woke up on the wrong side of the couch this morning. I hope that neck crick gets out. because it appears that you're a little uptight and tight and not right and not, seeing things correctly, girl. You're always mad at someone. Am I mad? Am I mad? I don't think I'm mad. I think I'm trying to be entertaining. I love my family. I've trained them well, and I'm happy with the life that I have given them and the life I am leading. Maybe. Big Dan. Big Dan. Here's the thing that people fail to understand. Comedians. Y'all watch comedians? Any of you in the Negative Nellies out there watch the comedians? Who are their biggest muses? Who are their muses? Do you know? Family. Family. Boyfriends, girlfriends, wives, husbands, brothers, sisters, mothers, grandpas. Family, friends. It's called entertainment. Now, there's always an element of truth in everything we joke about, right? There's always an element of truth in everything we talk about. Self-denigration. What the fuck? Why not? I make fun of myself. I farted last night on camera. Dan busted my ass out, said, "Did you fart?" I said, "Yep, oopsie." I mean, for fuck's sake. That's what life's about, laughter. Hi, Triple Nick. Yes, Askabum. I see you. Seinfeld. He makes fun of everybody. Do people get mad at him and say, "Well, Jerry, why you always complaining? Why you always bitching? You don't seem too happy." Really? Because he looks fucking happy to me. And if you can't laugh at yourself, you can't laugh at your family, your friends, and the people around you, what the fuck is the purpose of life? That seems boring. Other personality traits. They brought home, you mean the reproductions of themselves? The little reproductions of themselves? In my life, I use sarcasm and humor to try to get through my days. In my day-to-day, if I didn't have sarcasm and if I didn't have humor and I couldn't make fun of myself or others, I would be curled up in the fetal position, sucking my thumb, rocking back and forth, crying in the corner of my bathroom, my closet, somewhere dark where I could hide and ignore all the happenings that go around me. But I don't do that. You know why? Because there's so much more to life than being a fucking stick in the mud and a miserable person. Laughter, fun. People are so uptight about having fun and being fun and making fun of people. My husband, he is my biggest muse, but he gives me so much to bag on him for. Americans do not understand. You only understand it if you're sarcastic yourself. Yes, Rhonda. Yes, girl. We not only are caregiving for the people who are losing their minds, their memories, and their life. We are dealing with all the other forces that close in on us daily. Y'all, why not try to have fun while doing it? Why not try to keep my head up, my eyes dry, and the laughter exuding from my body? Why not? Because sarcasm for me and laughter is better than crying and being sad, frustrated, and scared. I don't want to feel that. I ignore it. I try to have fun with it. Isn't that funny? The manscaping. So, anywho, if you don't like it, you don't love it, get the fuck out. You don't understand my humor or love my banter with my husband or anything else in between, you don't have to be here. You are choosing to be here. You are choosing to watch me, to listen to me. For what? If it's not bringing any sort of happiness or insight to you, why are you here? Because there's too much time wasted on insignificant things or things that don't matter. And obviously, if something doesn't matter to me, I ain't gonna spend my time to be a miserable wretch to others. Common sense. Brain power. I'm very sarcastic. Dan is not, by the way. His humor is super dry. And he's not as fun as me. Just saying. Just putting it out there. Yes, John.
You're still running?
I'm still running like a light.
Are you tired?
Nope. Are you?
No.
You want to get on? We can run in tandem.
Where do we go?
You want to run behind me? See if we could do it.
Break the machine.
Is there a weight limit on here? Thanks, Mikey. Love you too. Yes, and he always says thank you. His son doesn't. You notice that? You ever notice the intricacies of the relationship that I have with both of the men, right? Ed appreciates it outwardly with words. Dan doesn't. So do I have to wait till Dan is 91 and has dementia before he would tell me how much he loves me and appreciates me? Trolls are gonna come now. I said that. I knew it. I knew it. Fun people. Fun. Fun. It laughters up tough times. Sometimes, Chrissy, when I'm uncomfortable, I laugh. Sometimes when I'm scared, I laugh. Sometimes when I see blood, I laugh because it's better than passing the fuck out. I know, Ashley. Unfortunately, Ed was not like this when he was younger. Yes, Judy, 2 Norcos do the trick, but I think it makes him sleep. I hate dry humor. Because sometimes I'm like, huh? And my face doesn't tell me, like, I'm like, what the fuck? Is that funny? Oh, is that your attempt at humor? Not funny at all. So I laugh when I get nervous. When people fall, I laugh. I do. Don't fall with me. Because I will laugh. I will try my best to keep it in until I see that you're really not that hurt. You know what I mean? So, sorry. Just a problem of mine. I do. I laugh at all sorts of things. Some ain't right. But, yeah. I've got problems, y'all. But I'm okay with that. I can admit my problems. I'm a little bit quirky. That's right. Like that song, I'm a little bit country. I'm a little bit quirky. But, I think that's the spice of life.
Unknown caller.
Sorry about that phone call. But I think quirkiness is a spice of life. I think being a little bit weird, being a little bit odd, and all that is a great mix. So I'm really crude and rude sometimes, John. So I don't really know what that means. Are you saying you don't like crude humor? Sometimes I do. Sometimes I'm really nasty. Sometimes I can't believe shit actually comes out of my mouth like that. And I'm like, people look at me as they laugh. I'm like, did I just really say that out loud? Shit. I need to really think before I speak sometimes. Oh, good. Because I'm a crude motherfucker. I can be crude. And sometimes Dan looks at me and he's like, I love it, but can I see some more of it in the boudoir? No. I do it for shits and giggles. Pretty much, that's it, I say. That's all I do it for. Because I love it. Put your money where your mouth is, babe. I think it was, yeah. But isn't it funny? I mean, I don't know. Does that make me think I'm an adolescent? You know, I love talking about, the undercarriages. I love the shit that comes out of the undercarriages. I love talking about it. I love being gross. I love being disgusting sometimes. I think it's funny. No, Ed has not always been this cute. He's cute now. He's never been this way. I love, like when I farted last night, and I thought I was gonna slip in with, incognito, but I guess I got a little carryover with me. And Dan called me out, and I just don't get embarrassed. Yeah, I did. Sorry. Toot toot. But and then he looked at me because I admitted it. Like, he called me out thinking I was going to continue to deny it. But, I mean, I didn't think it smelled. I thought I was coming in, I wasn't even trying to sneak attack. So yes, I make fun of peeing on myself every day, at least 3 times a day, 4 times, sometimes 5 or 6. Sometimes all the way up to bedtime, but never during bedtime. It's quite interesting. Self-deprecation to me is funny. It's funny. Toot toot. I don't know. I think I'm very immature at times, but I think it's funny. And I think it's funny and I like it. And feces. I mean, what the hell is there not? I mean, why don't people like to discuss about feces? What is not to enjoy about talking about shit? I see a lot of benefits in it, so I don't know. Motorized treadmill. In your humble, are they the best to have? I like treadmill, so I'm the wrong person to ask because I will support the treadmill. I will support the treadmill user because I am a user. People are drawn to me because I'm a quirkster. I got a nasty mouth and a potty mouth, and I like to joke and have some fun on the daily. That's right, on the daily. I can make my own songs up too. Stealth. I was trying to be all ninja-like in my passing gas. I left it in the other room, but it just carried over. Sometimes those things are stinkers. Anywho, what time is it? I gotta get going. I gotta do some arms. And y'all keep me from working out when I talk too much. So I gotta leave. I'll be on tomorrow. I don't have anything to do tomorrow, so I will definitely, for those of you who love to see my beautiful face with the bags, the boogies, in the sleep, the dried up drool from the mouth, that I don't wash my face when I get up. Manuals suck, Debs. Manuals suck. I need something that's motorized to help me move. I'm not that much of a hard worker. Come on, girl. Anywho, love you guys. Have a great Saturday. Remember, appreciate the finer things in life because we forget to do that. We forget to focus on the things we don't have instead. And I think that I need to get better with it myself. So I'm challenging everybody to think about the happiness that surrounds us. I'm going to a soccer game. That's my happy. I'm seeing my Nuggets. That's my happy. I just was able to run 6 miles, for fuck's sake. That's amazing. I have my fur babies that love me. And I think my kids love me. And I really do think Dan loves me. And I know Ed loves me. So at the end of the day, those things really are that's all that matters. This really is. Even if you only have $1 in the bank, if you've got enough love to go around, it suffices. It suffices. Anywho, love you. Remember, you are important. You are worthy. You matter. Your feelings are just that, yours. Don't let anybody try to tell you to change your feelings, and your feelings aren't worthy because they are and you are, right? And let's remember to say no. Set your boundaries. Get some of that fucking wasted space off your shoulders. Get it off. Every little chip we make into letting it go is better for you. I promise you. And the more you do it, the more things fall into place, and the more you can say, you know what? I'm a badass bitch. I'm a badass bra. Come at me now. World, I am ready for you. And there you have it. Love you guys. See you tomorrow. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, adieu, 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 adieu. Mwah.